Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the iRacing Silver State Truck Series race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're going to have a wonderful 60-lap race here today. I am Nolan Gross, alongside my co-commentator, Mason Plagar. I don't know how to say his last name. We'll figure it out eventually.
Yep. So, right now, I think that's going to do it. Caden Bailey goes top of the boards. But now Sean Britt goes top of the boards.
Oh my god, you're right. Mark Allen Bivens looking strong early in practice, but as you guys can see now, that kind of, in qualifying, but as you can see now, that kind of went out the window real quick.
Yeah, that's not the best thing for Mark Allen Bivens, but, I mean, Caden Bailey, in his first race of the season,
locks down second place here with. So I think that's all the drivers across the line.
Starting. We're
streaming.
Well, that's Mark Allen Bivens, the driver number 76.
Yes, that is true. Oh, okay, he's gone now.
That was something.
Okay, we're gonna go through our finishing order here for qualifying here. Sean Britt in the number 98 with a qualifying time of 30.346. Everyone within a second of each other here. So we're going to be just doing the tenths of a second here. And then Caden Bailey making his first start in Silver State Truck Series with a .491. Mark Allen Bivens finishing third in qualifying with .494, very close to second. And then James R. Hartley, a fellow Michigander, finishing fourth and with a .722.
Yeah, really good for a lot of these drivers, but at the moment
we got a couple of seconds left in qualifying here. So are we gonna pull some drivers down during the pace lap, or are we just gonna let them loose?
We're just gonna let these drivers loose and pray they don't wreck on the first lap.
Yeah, let's pray. Hopefully, let's just hope that none of them pull a Brandon Jackson
And break their shifter on the first lap.
Yeah, if you guys watch Bandit, if any of the viewers watch Bandit on Wednesday nights, you'll know what we're talking about. So we got. Alright, now as the session is ending here, we're gonna get ready to get these trucks on the grid. Alright.
Here is your starting lineup.
Starting lineup should be going up on the screen.
So
we're gonna go through the drivers so instead of their lap times. Drivers in their order is Sean Britt starting on the pole here. Caden Bailey in his first ever start here, starting second. Mark Allen Bivens in third, and James R. Hartley rounding off our field here today. Caden Bailey spins round, trying to get going. Unless I think that was Caden Bailey. Yep.
Yeah, that was Caden Bailey, driver number 60 in his first start. Almost shades of the first race that ever was done in this league that really didn't count, which it actually, Nolan, you won.
I do. That's right. I remember that.
At Atlanta in the Cup Series.
I remember that. That was a little bit before Bandit started, so I was running that, and then my sister had some other stuff. We had some family stuff going on the second week, so I couldn't make it, and then that next week, I think Bandit started. So I didn't really make a whole lot of starts in Silver State, but I definitely made a lot of them. I'm glad to be back here. As we're coming around here, as Caden Bailey has put himself into the second place spot.
So yeah, right here you're looking. It's actually not that hot of a day. We're 56% humidity, so we do have a slight chance of showers before we go green. It's partly cloudy, 2-mile-an-hour winds, and 78 degrees. As the pace truck pulls off.
Yep, pace truck pulls off. They're getting ready to go green. Green flag is in the air, and we are racing at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Sean Britt not getting an amazing start. Mark Allen Bivens right on his bumper.
really good start for Bivens and Britt. As you see, possibly from that spin, Caden Bailey spinning the tires off the restart.
Yeah, spin the tires, get that layer of rubber that you need on these restarts. Run flat out here. As Mark Allen Bivens goes down to the inside. Sean Britt on the outside as they're all packed up going into turn number 3 and 4. Sean Britt coming down. Mark Allen Bivens will take your lead. Will take the lead of this race, but Sean Britt very close behind him.
As he's going to go to the outside now, Bivens going to take that line away as now everyone's starting to save tires, really, except the 60.
Yeah, I do believe, looks like his train paints number is the 17, so please do, just to make any of the viewers updated on that. So they're all packed tight together here.
And
These
Britt,
drivers do have one
going to drop back to last.
Yeah,
side by side with James R. Hartley.
Yeah, with looks like Caden Bailey moving up into second place, back to where he started here. This is going to be, in my opinion, a pretty strategy-based race here. Even with only 4 cars, in my opinion, even with a lower field, you can always have some excitement.
Yeah.
Oh, my watch fell off.
Oh, yeah, James R. Hartley in the wall.
Oh, yeah, James going slow, coming off turn number 4, or... Hold on.
Yeah, out of 4, got into the wall there. Not what he wants. Now the battle for second heating up. Now, Britt's not going to be able to go anywhere, especially heading here in turn 3 of Caden Bailey. Running that top, not going to be able to go around the outside as the outside's blocked, and now Sean Britt gonna get into the wall coming off turn number 4. So right now, coming off turn number 2, Caden Bailey gonna be on the bottom out of turn number 2. But now, heading into 3 and 4, he's gonna dive to the bottom. Is he gonna be able to make the move stick? They're side by side, coming out of turn number 4. Bailey looked to have just gotten loose right there, and now he's gonna lose some time to Bivens. Can Britt catch up? Down the back straightaway. Can Caden Bailey catch more than he already is? He's going to almost get to the inside. Not going to be able to, though. Britt, their Fritz, right side damage. Significant damage. See James R. Hartley with damage as well. Right now, Caden Bailey, the battle for the race lead. Between Caden Bailey and Mark Allen Bivens. Right now, Mark Allen Bivens seems to just have a higher top speed than some of these drivers. He has the fastest top speed of the race. So, really good for him. But Bivens has gained 2 spots in this race, and Sean Britt has actually lost 2. So he's down to 3rd. The battle for first. Starting to heat up. Now, Britt's gonna go to the outside, not gonna be able to get next to him, going into 1 and 2. Now, down the back straightaway, Britt's gonna be able to clear coming off turn number 2. So, Sean Britt. Oh, and Caden Bailey's in the wall. Mark Allen Bivens and Sean Britt now. And these 2 drivers really impressive here throughout the start of this race and last race. Bivens was really impressive. Now let's see if Sean Britt can do anything. So, Sean Britt really trying to catch up. and maybe go for the race lead. Now, off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Bivens really in control, trying not to lose. Trying not to lose time. But a lot of guys have been getting into the wall this race. Possibly tires already wearing out. But right now, these drivers doing really absolutely amazing so far. Now let's see. No one has pitted yet. These drivers have been on their tires for about 11 laps. Let's see how long they'll have to go on tires, but at the moment these drivers are really doing good. See if we can get Nolan Gross back in here. See, Gross seems to be back. Right now, these drivers having some difficulties, but at the moment, some fun racing already been going on. Right now, Mark Allen Bivens in control of the race lead. In control of the race. And we're going to look at Caden Bailey after he got in the wall. Seems to not have the best car right now. Mark Allen Bivens in control as we are now looking at Sean Britt, newest driver to the league. Has had a really outstanding performance, started first, so really good for him. Now, lap 16 complete. Now on the lap 17. Almost a third of this race down. So right now, at the moment, we are trying to... We have about an hour to complete this race. At the moment, Sean Britt not really able to catch Mark Allen Bivens, as their lap times are significantly different for a lot of these drivers that are losing time. Pit stops possibly are going to start to happen because of these of what's going on. Caution is out on the speedway. Caution is out on the speedway, so first caution of the day gonna come out on lap 18. No reason on why the caution came out yet. We'll have to get that from Mark Allen Bivens. Let's actually pull in Mark Allen Bivens. Hey, Mark, it's Mason up here in the booth. Get a copy?
Gotcha.
Alright, so what happened there with the first caution of the day coming out? Was it a competition caution or, somebody got wrecked?
Not really sure. I just heard people calling over the radio wrecking, so, we just had to throw it. I saw smoke when I was exiting 4, so, that's probably what that was. But, yeah, that, really sucks the caution came out.
Yeah, seems like there was just smoke coming out of 4. And seems to have been the driver of the number 33, James R. Hartley, coming off turn number 4. Not too far. But really not what he wanted in this race. Mark, how is this going to affect your race?
Really just strategy. Not... I think everybody else took tires in that stop, so I'm not really worried about it, but, hopefully we can, keep our speed.
Alright. Anything else you would like to say? How's the car feeling?
It's feeling really good. We were able just to run that top side there, and, hopefully we can, maybe get that 2-second gap like we just had.
What do you think about James R. Hartley now leading?
I don't know if he pitted or not. If he didn't, not really. Don't really know what he was thinking there. But, not really sure.
Alright, Mark, thank you for your time. And we'll talk to you hopefully at the end of this race, maybe later on.
Alright, thank you.
That's Mark Allen Bivens, the driver of the number 76 LAT National Guard truck, right there behind James R. Hartley. Right here behind James R. Hartley. As we are 2 to green, it seems. So, right now as the field's catching up, Caden Bailey going to be at the back. So, interesting there. Possibly something else going on.
Replay right now, it's like he just had a bad stop, or maybe he was just taking tires. So that could have prolonged his stop.
Could have also been some damage there from when he got in the wall. So
Sean did take tires as well, so
it seems like we are going to be going green this time by. And choose cone rule is in effect, and it seems like everyone has taken the outside.
here's James.
And James R. Hartley, your race leader, inside the pace truck.
I was like, where the hell is... Alright, as they're coming to the green flag. Here, Mark blips out of existence. Let's see. Pace truck makes the hard left turn onto pit road. Green flag.
And the
back
green
in the
flag is
air.
out.
Back to racing at Charlotte Motor Speedway. James R. Hartley making the good run here off the restart by Mark Allen Bivens. Getting an even better run down to the inside. They're too wide to the entire field.
Gotta remember, Hartley did not take tires after wrecking. Coming off turn number 4.
Neither did Mark, though. Neither did Mark. Mark did not take tires either, so...
Could it just be that big damage? The 98's in the wall.
Sean Britt into the wall. Not something you want to see directly off of a restart.
Yeah, not really good for him. Not what he needs, especially...
Making a big gap here to everyone else.
It's not something you want, especially here to track
James
like
Hartley
this.
and Caden Bailey battling it out as James starts dropping back.
We're looking at Caden Bailey right here, trying to keep some distance.
Yeah, it looks like it with Caden Bailey and Mark Bivens having a pretty sizable gap, but Sean Britt just not doing well so far here. Just looks like Caden Bailey has a bit of damage on his rear end. Maybe some contact with Hartley there.
Or possibly some contact from the driver, the number 98 of Sean Britt.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, he does have some contact damage to his right side. That might help him with downforce, but certainly ain't helping him with speed down the back straightaway or the front straightaway. But he is gaining on Mark Allen Bivens here. I think he's running the bottom as Mark is running the top, so that's not really putting him in Mark's dirty air.
No, as you see, he's gaining a lot amount of time.
Big gain by Caden Bailey as they head down the front straightaway.
We're looking at the battle for the lead here. As
Battle
now,
for-
Caden Bailey's going to be side by side, coming off of turn number 2. Mark's going to have the run.
Off. Caden Bailey all the way down to the bottom so he can prevent getting side draft. They're side by side going into turns 3 and 4.
Is he going to go for the slide job? No.
Still side by side with Mark Allen Bivens. With that damage, Mark might get the run off. Mark Allen Bivens.
They make contact. The 60's in the grass. He made the pass in the grass.
Pass in the grass by the 17.
Sorry, the 60.
Dude, his car literally says the 17 on it.
You have your custom numbers off?
No, it's on.
Oh, that's why, because his I.R.S.S number's 17.
Well, no, he's also...
Right now,
Mark Allen Bivens making the run on the
Bivens.
high side.
Bivens is going to be able to clear.
You're going to go to the...
We're coming up on halfway. And a really...
halfway in a couple of laps here, but Sean
now-
Britt and James R. Hartley just all the way in the back. I think they have some damage. They might need to use a quick repair in the next caution if needed. But who knows, we might not get a caution.
Now James R. Hartley up into the wall. He's going to be coming into the pits now.
James R. Hartley into the pit lane. As you state, Mason. That's not something you want to see here.
Yeah, especially...
Oh, he's going to be slowing down. He's slowing down significantly. I think he might
Now,
have a...
Caden Bailey in the 60, side by side with the 76 of Mark Allen Bivens. We are now halfway in the race.
As James R. Hartley gets lapped by the leaders here this time by. Definitely taking that fast repair there. Actually, no, he did not take his fast repair. I think he might have used it earlier on in the previous pit stop. Or no, he didn't take a pit stop. Last race, last caution.
Last caution, he did not take a pit stop. So, is this a big plan of trying to save his fast repair to the end?
That is a possibility here. As the leaders have finished half of the race so far, but they're still battling.
I would have already thought Caden Bailey would not be... I thought Caden Bailey's tires would be gone by now.
They're battling here with them running the high side.
And we got James R. Hartley, the lap car, coming up. We're just coming up on the lap car of James R. Hartley.
Lap car, that's going to be interesting to see how the leaders negotiate it. Does James just get out of the way of them?
And James is going to go to the bottom, but is that going to help the 60? Or is that going to help Mark?
I think that's going to help Caden because he's going to be able to slipstream the 33 or the closest truck to him. Slipstream that driver, get closer to Mark in the long run here.
But it seemed like the 33 took all the air off the 60 going into turn number 3 because now Caden Bailey dropping back a significant amount of time.
On Britt now a lap down. What happened there? Looks like he might have taken. Looks like he might have gone to the pits. Yes, he did. He
did. Yeah. So
lane.
now James R. Hartley side by side with the leader, almost in the turn number 3.
If I'm Mark, I'm just gonna let him. I think I'm gonna try to use him if he's gonna stay aggressive. Just try to pull away from him But
Seems
looks like
James is
Caden was
gonna
able
give
to
up the
actually
time.
get around him.
Yeah, James had to give out the time from what I'm hearing. So
As they're just
right now,
get that time back. Here he was able to get it from this far back before, but you don't know, a caution could come out. You just really don't.
are there tires going? Because as
is
we see, Sean Britt actually with fresh tires.
Mark, yeah, I don't think Mark took tires on that stop like he said when he was on the radio with us. So it's going to be interesting here with Caden Bailey now. It's over a second back, not being able to get the slipstream in his tires. I think the only thing keeping him near Mark was that slipstream.
I believe that Caden Bailey did not take tires in that last pit stop.
I believe he did, because if
From
he
what
didn't
I'm-
take tires, he would have left at around the same time as Mark did.
But Caden Bailey did get in the wall pretty heavy during those green flag laps. We're 25 laps to go here from Charlotte.
That's
Could have possibly been a couple minutes of repairs.
Could it be, or does he have that fast repair left? That's another thing. If he has the fast repair left, he should just be able to use that and be right back on the pace if he pits. If I'm Mark, I'm gonna try to. I don't know what really Mark is gonna plan on doing here.
Mark needs a really, really good rest of the race, because as you see under the track map, the pit stop strategy stint length, the break of where it goes to blue is fuel only
That is
after
true,
pit.
yeah.
So as you see, Sean Britt is on what's it called, a new tires. As you see
That
the
is
yellow, but it seems like James R. Harley has not taken any sets of tires yet. So
That is true,
the
but
only driver with new tires is Sean Britt right now, who is one lap down.
Caden Bailey now dropping over 3 seconds back off of Mark. That damage definitely is hindering him now. I think with him being in Mark's slipstream, that kind of negated all of it. Now since he is inside that full air, 100% of that undisturbed air hitting him, he's going to be definitely a hell of a lot slower than Mark is with that damage that he has. Almost 4 seconds back as they cross the line.
As you see right here, Bivens actually going about 160 mile an hour out of the corner. A lot slower than every other driver's qualifying times.
That is true, but this is a race. This isn't qualifying. When you're qualifying, you got a lot of tape on the grill. You got a lot of speed. And with the tire wear now probably setting in for Mark, especially. I think, if I'm Caden, I think I'm going to pit, in my opinion, with how he is starting to drop off. Like he is. James R. Hartley, I think, is starting to gain on him, actually.
Yeah, Caden Bailey slowly starting to lose more time. And James R. Hartley starting to gain time.
Yeah, that is true, but looks like Caden's just going to stay out here. I don't know if that's such a really good strategy call.
We're
but
20
we'll just
laps to
see
go
what
now.
happens. At 20 laps to go, if there's a caution, I'm going down to take tires. And Sean Britt, with the lucky dog, will be put back onto the lead lap after that.
Are these drivers going to have enough fuel to make it to the end?
That is true. That is another thing I didn't really think about. Mark took fuel only in that stop to get track position. But
Oh,
you
and
can
Hartley in the wall,
I
big
don't-
time.
Who's in the wall?
James R. Hartley, hard in the wall.
Oh, he almost takes the chicane.
Could have possibly been really bad for him.
I don't know. If he does still have that.
Oh, and he's in the wall.
Outside wall.
Hartley in the wall. That's possibly.
That might.
This could draw a caution here soon.
I don't think that's. If he can get back, I think he might have steering damage with how hard he hit that wall. He's able to keep it, but you can just see that truck moving around. He's definitely going to have to pit for repairs. No, he's staying out. He is staying out.
A really tough race so far for James R. Hartley.
Oh,
Seems like he's just going to
Hartley.
park the car.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna possibly tow, or he's just gonna park it.
Seems like James R. Hartley's
he's giving
possibly
it a tow.
out of the race.
Yeah, he's giving it
That
a tow
could
here.
have been his race. Let's bring him in.
I-
James, it's Mason and Nolan up here in the booth. Copy?
Yeah, okay.
What happened there?
My pedals are acting up. It's only showing half throttle when I'm still on the gas, and I tried to get on the brakes and it only went a tiny bit. So I'd rather not be a driving hazard to the rest of the drivers.
So, James, how we got a lot of people rooting in here for you, and our 7 people watching. Some of them actually really wanted you. Really hope you can have some really good races and a win hopefully by the end of the season. It's very possible. But James, how did the car feel other than the brake issue and the gas issue?
Well, it's hard to tell, because it's constantly you're trying to fight with that, and it wasn't a thing all race. It only came in like it only happened like 10 laps ago. It just started after pit stops. But if you remember back, if you go back to the initial start of the race, I had a really good start, and or at least I thought I did. I was able to keep up with them pretty well, yeah. I hate to take up your time here, guys, but it just all it wasn't how we wanted to start our race, but we got next week at not next week, tomorrow at Martinsville, and we're gonna try and give it all we got. But these guys, they're definitely a lot better than me out there. But we're just gonna keep pushing and trying to get there.
Yeah, James, your win is coming eventually. James, one more question for you. How long were you gonna be able to make it on fuel? If you didn't pay it again for fuel, were you gonna be able to make it?
I'm not sure. I didn't have my race slides up, and I forgot to open that up, so I can't tell you.
All right. Well, thank you, James, and we'll talk to you tomorrow, where you possibly could get your first win.
Actually, I was actually gonna ask you a question. I was gonna ask if I could hop in the commentator booth with you guys, and
we actually have we have 2 people in here today.
Bivens pitting. Mark Allen
Oh.
Bivens announcing that he's pitting. Sorry to cut you off there, Mason, but Mark Allen Bivens announced that he is going to pit this time by giving the lead to Caden Bailey with almost 10 laps to go.
12
I
laps.
think dogs so crazy for in the background.
I'm sorry, somebody's at my house.
Oh, that's alright. You. Mark Allen Bivens blinks out of existence. Looks like Caden Bailey will go by. Oh no, Caden Bailey also enters the pit lane. Sean Britt in the lead of this race. Will he be able to make it all the way around the track and get at least into the lead? Will Sean Britt be able to get into lead before Mark Allen Bivens leaves the pit lane? Mark Allen Bivens exiting the pit lane as we speak. Sean Britt into the wall in turns 3 and 4. Mark Allen Bivens exits onto the back straightaway. Sean Britt not being able to make that time up. Sean Britt might be in second place. I don't know where Caden Bailey is. That is true. Caden Bailey coming out of pit road. Yeah, unless there's a caution. Mark does have this with these trucks all spread out. The only thing that would throw Mark's dominant pace in this race awry would be a caution. There comes Mark. I don't think he could go a lap down. Well, actually, yeah, he probably could. Mark exiting out of turn 2 as Caden Bailey enters turn 3. So who knows? Maybe Caden Bailey will go a lap down by Mark Allen Bivens as the time continues to grow. Sean Britt losing time to Mark. He is still losing a little bit. That is, at least I believe. Mark Allen Bivens down the backstretch. Just trying to keep this together. Getting very, very close to 5 laps to go here. Well, lap 53. Going on to 54.
Now, with only 7 laps to go here from Charlotte.
Mark Allen Bivens. Look at Caden Bailey's actually starting to gain time back on Mark. The gap has gone down by 3 seconds so far. Gonna look at the lap times. Last time by Caden Bailey's set. Actually, no, we're gonna see Caden's lap time right now. Actually, Caden Bailey with a 31.026. And Mark coming around this time right now. Coming around with a 32.513. Caden Bailey is gaining on Mark. Oh, Sean Britt into the wall on the outside, getting the Charlotte stripe.
Now,
oh, into the wall again. This is Mark. Rounds turn number 4. Rounds turn number 4 to 5 laps to go.
He's 5 laps to go, heading into turn number 1 now. And Caden Bailey, which he's now down to 19 seconds. Now down to 18 seconds. Caden Bailey, I think, is out of it. I think Mark Allen Bivens possibly has won this race.
The only thing that can throw Mark's dominant pace awry is a caution by either 2 of these drivers.
Which is possible because Caden Bailey is catching Sean Britt really, really quickly. Now, that gap is down to 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, that is true. As we are now, 4 laps to go.
Now down to oh my gosh, Sean Britt up on the wall.
Into the wall. That might cause a caution here.
The caution is not out. He did get into the catch fence. I believe he got in the catch fence.
That might need to be some caution. That did. I see him as I rewind it. Sean Britt hard into the outside wall. That should be a caution in my opinion. That should be a caution. They are not slowing these trucks down.
Start on board. Oh, he turned into the wall. He tried to get a caution, it seems.
I don't know. Even if he did, that should be a caution in my opinion.
Yeah, let's go back and I'm gonna take a real quick look on streaming. Right there, that's.
Oh, with 3 laps to go, will they?
The wall. Oh my.
Oh yeah, I just saw that on from. It does look like he could have gotten loose. Who knows? You just don't know here. Sean Britt now a lap down. Oh, it looks like he's gonna park it up against the wall here. Sean Britt has manually disconnected from the race. So, Sean Britt has DC'd from the race with 2 drivers left. Mark Allen Bivens. And
I think Mark Allen Bivens just lagged out. Oh, he didn't.
Mark still in the lead here with 2 laps to go. It looks like. It's actually no last lap. Last lap. Sorry, I had the rewind too far back.
Out of
Sorry.
turn number 2 for the final time.
For some reason, Sean Britt is registered on my timing tower as in front of him, even though he is 2 laps down. And it's very interesting.
Out of turn number
turn
4
for the final time, Mark Allen Bivens
almost
will
gets
be
in the wall, but he's gonna win and lock himself in to the next round of the playoffs.
Sean Britt not in this race, but James, it looks like, where's Caden Bailey? Caden Bailey coming across the line now, squarely celebrating crashes at the end of this race. I'll pull Mark Allen Bivens in here.
Let's actually pull Caden. Let's pull Caden Bailey in, who got
I'll
second.
pull him in. I'll pull you in. I'll pull him in for you.
Caden, it's Mason and Nolan up here in the booth. Got a copy?
Got a copy.
All right, yeah, a really good race for you. How did you feel going into the final lap when you knew you were starting to catch him? Just you did not have enough time to catch him.
Yeah, me and Mark, we were side by side there for a little while. It felt good. First race of the season for me. Second place, not that bad. Loved it, and me and Mark were discussing if I win the next couple races, I would be locked into the championship, and I probably could win the championship.
Yeah, really good for you.
All right.
So,
Kate.
Caden, how did that feel, especially for your first time here in the I.R.S.S. coming home second? Mark,
It looks like Mark.
Sorry, Caden, you got a copy?
I think his radio must have broke or something.
Say that again.
Oh, I'm back.
Yes, I'm.
All right.
Yes,
Caden, I have a question for you. What caused you to spin around there at the start? There.
Well, I kind of like spun the tires, and I had it in my mind what I was gonna say, and so I just spun the tires, and that's all.
Yeah, you're all good there. Just rookie mistakes here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mark Allen Bivens blows a motor here, actually. Sorry to cut you off there, but Mark has blown a motor and is just gonna park it.
Yeah, let's actually bring. Thank you, Caden. Let's bring Mark in now.
Alright, as we're gonna get Mark in here real quick. Mark Allen. What the fuck?
You brought the wrong person in again.
Okay, hold on. Mark Allen Bivens, Nolan Gross up in the booth. You got me?
Gotcha.
Congratulations, first of all, on locking your way into the championship here. Going into Martinsville, a very hard track, in my opinion, in these trucks. A race of fruition. Looks like you celebrated a bit too hard there, blowing your motor. A lot of the shop guys probably won't be very happy with you there, but congratulations on the win, especially doing that double burnout with Caden. How are you feeling, knowing that you locked yourself in?
Just feeling great. I can't be more thankful for winning this. Just had the right strategy there at the end and got it done.
This is the question I have for you. Did you ever take tires during this race?
I took tires on that first stop, which let me prepare myself to not take tires in the second stop and leave it for the rest of the race.
Alright, as Caden Bailey now blows his motor. Almost a perfect side-by-side shot between you two. Now, are you and Caden going to be working together not next week, tomorrow at Martinsville? Or are you guys just going to be racing for fruition here, just trying to, are you going to let Caden win next week, or tomorrow, sorry? Or are you guys just going to be battling out the whole day?
We're just going to see how it goes. Me and Caden, we race good together at these short tracks, so we're going to go there and try to take the win again.
As someone who races with you, I know you use the bumper run pretty frequently, even at intermediate tracks. How much do you think you're going to be using it tomorrow?
Well, since I'm already locked in, I'm just gonna try to conserve this. Just gonna try to conserve the truck, but if it comes down to it, going in turn 3, I'm gonna try to pull the cleanest bump and run I can.
Alright. Thank you, Mark. Go celebrate with all your guys back at the shop. Mark Allen Bivens, your winner at Charlotte, locking his way into the final round, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
No, there actually is one more round before that.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, locking himself into the round of 6.
But let's look at our race results as Mark Allen Bivens winning by 12, almost 12 and a half seconds. Really impressive for him. Caden Bailey finishing up second after starting in second. Sean Britt finishing third, 4 laps down. And James R. Hartley in the 33, finishing in 20th position.
Yes, sadly finishing 20 laps down with that mechanical issue that he's having with his pedal set. That is something you, as someone who had some problems with his pedal set before, I know the struggles of trying to race with one.
Yep,
So
I've had the same thing happen to him.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. So let's just hope those issues are resolved by tomorrow at Martinsville, and sadly, if they aren't, he might not be able to race. So let's just hope he can race.
Yep, and that'll do it for our stream. That'll end off tonight's race. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time at Martinsville in Virginia.